Hey everyone, welcome back to CS Garage. I want to give you an update on my 70 Monte Carlo Pro Touring build. Haven't worked on it too much lately, but I wanted to give you guys an update and tell you what the plans are in the near future. For those of you who've been following along in this build, thank you, appreciate it. Those of you that subscribed, thank you as well. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. So I've been busy stripping the firewall. You see here, previous owner or somebody before I owned it used Bondo to smooth this firewall out. And I'm not doing it that way. I'm gonna do it like I did my 70 Chevelle. I am gonna use ABC Performance's smooth firewall kit, 3-piece kit. This piece here, main piece, and these two other pieces that I've never used before. I haven't done the 3-piece before, I only did the 1-piece. Since previous owner has welded up where the wiper motor goes, I'm gonna block that off and use a different type of wiper motor, if I even need to do that. Meaning, will I even use wipers, because this car is only gonna get driven when it's nice. But I will smooth it all out, use very little Bondo to get it looking the way I want it to look. This is a factory error car. I think all Monte Carlos were doing, or the first gen Monte Carlos were. There's the partial VIN right there, and partial VIN right there. This car's in great shape. Very minimal rust. There's little pinholes here and there on the floor. I'll show you those in a second. There's my VIN. And for those of you who like to decipher cow tags, there's my cow tag right there. All this metal is, after I stripped it down with wire wheels, I like to use wire wheel, and I'll get in there and sand down in there right prior to applying epoxy primer. Anyways, so what I was saying was, stripped it with wire wheel, various different types of wire wheel, then I rust treated it with Piclex, which I've mentioned before. It's great stuff. Even did this side. I will be using weld through primer prior to installing the smooth panels on there. Been doing a lot of cleaning and stripping lately of this underside of the car. I discovered that the bracket right here that the front fender bolts to is bent for some reason. So I have to straighten that out yet. But the floor, this car's a very solid rust-free car. Got the dirt removed. You can still see the factory primer that I'm going to strip down the bare metal prior to applying Eastwood epoxy primer. Plan is to apply the Eastwood epoxy primer and then use the bed liner coating on top of that. It's called Raptor. Just remembered what it was. Raptor bed liner is what I'm going to apply on the belly of this. Found that little rust spot right there. I'll fix that. Previous metal work that I did when I reinstalled the rear seat brackets, what was left of them and of the rear seat brackets, when I removed them, it tore up the metal on the floor, so I had to patch them in. I did that. This is the only other piece really right here that I had to patch on the floor. And this is from welding in a console bracket, these bare pieces of where I have ground it down smooth where the weld kind of bubbled, I guess you can say. I'll have to weld these up Don't know what they're from. These holes here. One more there. Another one there. But overall, you can see that this car is in great shape. The rockers look great. Pinch welds look awesome. See where I did my underside of my mini tubbing. Cleaned it up a little bit better. Backside, they started stripping it where it had a little bit more surface rust. Not bad. Let's see up there, still got that to clean. Or strip and rust treat it. That's my plan to, what I plan to do next. Always like this stage of the build. It's pretty cool to me, be able to flip the car up and really get to it. So you can do the cleaning standing up versus on your back. Again, here's the mini tub floor welds that I had to do, or did. Clean those up a little bit better. A lot of work, bunch more to do. What I have to do next is I'm gonna mate the frame. It's sitting right over here underneath, bolted up using the body bushings to make sure, or to ensure that those coilover brackets you see back there are at the right position and not too high. I think they're right. I'm gonna verify it before I finish welding them. They're tacked in right there. Showed that in the previous videos. They're just tacked in. Still coming up with a plan on how I'm gonna do it. Meaning, do I want to move the body over here, mate the body to the frame here, roll the frame out of it, out from under it, and then bolt the frame to the rotisserie to paint it. That's probably what I'm gonna do. And then once I get the frame painted, I will put the body back on the rotisserie, flip it like it is now, epoxy primer it, undercoat it with my Raptor liner, whatever it's called, Raptor undercoating. Appreciate you all following along. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think about the build. I'm hoping once I get the belly painted, frame painted, I will get the suspension all on it and get it off the rotisserie and get it all together. So stay tuned. Like and subscribe. Appreciate you all watching.